What's up? What's happening? What's crackling, everybody? Y'all already know who it is. Um, Today's video is going to be about, as some of you know, I've been doing a little video series called Facebook, pretty much talking about the issues that go on Facebook. And one of the videos that I posted on there was about Facebook thugs. And now I'm about to tell you my Facebook thug story. This happened like about a week ago. You know, it's a nice, cool night. Everything's all good. I just got off the phone with the missus. Everything's all well and good. So I'm on Facebook. I see a message pop up. Cling! Like, it's from some guy, I forget his name, who has three people in common with me. So, and the message says, watch how you talk about my girl, or else I'm going to come and break your face, Camden all day, nigga. Now let's pause right there. That is one of the first signs that you are dealing with a Facebook thug. He's using all this tough talk language and all that. And secondly, like I'm from Fairview and I grew up in Parkside. So Camden all day, that's like nothing. Like I grew up in Camden myself. Before I moved to the suburbs, I was in Camden. I mean, that's not anything. So anyway, he he's talking about, oh, you talking about my girl, you talking about my girl in one of your videos. I'm like, what video is it? And he's like, the he's talking about in one of the videos you're talking about my girl. I'm like, what video is it? And he pretty much goes on for another 5 messages, pretty much saying the same thing. Like, oh, you're talking about my girl, you're talking about my girl. You're talking about my girl in the video. I'm like, which video is it? Like, I have over 100 videos on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, my memory is going to be a little sketchy on a few of them. And he finally told me the video. And I'm like, oh, well, what's girl's name? Because he was talking about one of the videos where that was pretty much 95% of what I was talking about throughout the whole video. So I'm like, what's girl name? Then he finally said her name, and I was like, oh, her. Eh, whatever. Didn't pay it no mind. Then he said, oh, I love this girl to death, and you sitting here talking about it. Why can't you let shit go? You gotta be a punk ass pussy nigga and be making videos about stuff of why can't you just leave well enough alone. Now here's the kicker. The video that he's talking about is my sex video. That's on Facebook. I'll post if you want to look at that. I'll post that link in the description box. Now, no, I made that video 8 months ago. Yeah, I made that video 8 months ago before I started making videos on YouTube. You know, so then I ignored that part. So I'm just like, well, it ain't my fault. She smells a little fishy down south. Then he's like, man, no, she don't. I've been there. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe she must have seen the video and took my advice and douched it up a little. Well, go ahead, congratulations. Then he was like, you know what, we can meet up somewhere so I can break your ugly ass face. Is you ugly, blasey, 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 blue, blah, blasey, blee, blah, blasey, blue, blue, black, laka, boom, boom, flocka, flocka, all talking all this other shit. I'm just like, all right, Bro, first of all, please get the fuck out of my inbox with all that Facebook thug shit. I mean, you talking about a video that I made 8 months ago, talking about a girl who I have not seen or made contact or have any type of contact with in over a year. Over a year. You must not love her like you say you do. Cause I mean, I can understand if you said something the day of or day after I made it, but you about 8 months too late. Let it go, player. And you really trying to fight me over a female? Like I I only fight people for valid reasons, and a female isn't one of them. Like unless like I still have feelings for her, which I don't, then I might take him up on that. Go dunk him on his neck and go do all that. But I don't have feelings for girl. I personally could care less. So I mean, moral of the story is, guys, I understand you want to defend your lady, but if it's something that happened in the way back, just let it go. You know, like always, subscribe to my channel. Add me on Facebook. I'll post it. I'll post a link to the video where I was talking about it in the description box. And like always, it's all love. Peace.